at the time, man, we were going hospital at least, 3 times a month,
Yeah.
twice
What?
a month.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to your first proper videos and talk through the content.
Yeah.
If anyone out there like doesn't know who these lads are, they must be thinking like, what the fuck? Like you've done so much stuff. We're talking about selling toy cars. We're talking about nettles for KSI. What was your first actual, you felt like this is TGF, this is what we're meant to do? Not just waving your dick around on Facebook.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's tough, innit, bro?
I thought it was I don't know, when he said that, the only video I thought of was when we bought all that spaghetti and we done the bathing in one.
Oh, bathing in nettles. The first bathing
Was
in
that the
nettles.
bathing in? Was that the first one? I thought the first
bathing-
bathing in one was the spaghetti.
No, bathing in nettles.
Was it?
First one.
Fuck.
If I'm wrong, you can slew me in the comment section. I feel like our bathing in videos started that.
Like,
It allowed us to
thing.
stop making public videos, going out in public and just insulting people.
because that
and
started
'cause-
to not be cool anymore. I think. Do you remember Troll Station?
Yeah.
I think they just did not make it cool to do that.
It's mad that like we're gonna hear about some of your mad, and I'm gonna use that cringy word, stunts.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
But
all good.
if you start, you're starting by bathing in nettles. Like how bad is this gonna get? Like
Yeah.
what? Let's list off some injuries that you've had from these videos.
I've had concussions so many times.
Yeah.
A mad amount of times.
Concussion. I broke my shin in 4 places.
I've dislocated my shoulder 3 times.
I've got actual cuts on me right now.
Got loads of scars. Loads of scars. Bruised ribs.
I got a new hairline.
Ah!
That's a scar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
just
honestly,
loads,
it'll
man.
just go on and on. We've broken so many bones and fractures. There's
like
there's
ligament
times I've
damage.
broken bones when it's not even for a video. We're just fucking about.
Oh my god, hide and seek. No, it was tagged.
This is off camera.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah, this
is off camera.
We
Yeah.
weren't recording.
So me, Romell, and Brandon. Brandon's one of Romell's close friends.
It was Luke as well.
Oh yeah, Luke
It
was
was
there.
Luke as well, yeah.
We were all playing kind of like tag around Tesco, around the petrol station. But like the petrol station,
No,
there's like,
no, bro, it started next to the cinema.
that's how far we
Bro,
went.
it was like
Oh
a good
my god!
3/4 of a mile we were paying tag, like I swear.
All right, so I ended up running. Yeah, I was getting chased. No, wait there. Sorry, let me just correct this story because I know you probably want to use this for your clips. All right, your highlights. So I was getting chased, and there was like a fence that I had to hop over. Me thinking, when I get over the fence, I'd land on like a piece of grass or whatever, about 3-4 foot beneath the wall. But as I jumped over it, I actually didn't like climb over it slowly either. I was getting chased, so I put my one hand on the rail and just kind of swung my body over and jumped, not realizing the drop was about 15 to 20 feet, and I was falling in the air, and my body didn't know what to do. So usually with like you falling, you brace your legs, don't you? So you know the impact's coming. I didn't realize how big the drop was, so my legs weren't prepared, and my feet hit the floor, my knees were buckled, and my heels.
Oh, horrible.
My heels were shattered, bro. I went to get an X-ray, and on the X-ray, on the screen, it looked like shattered glass. It was like little, like the bone had, my heel had like loads of little cracks everywhere.
Fuck.
It was fucked, man.
And like when it happened, we were like, "Oh, just get up, man. What are you doing, man? Just get out the bush," because he was lying in a bush. Like, just get out, man. And so when we actually believed him, we had to go and get a trolley. And we
And
had
that's
to
to
put him in the
wheel
trolley,
me back home.
wheel him about,
Fuck.
what was it, like 5 miles? Like, more than...
Nah,
was it
it's,
like-
yeah, about three
it was
miles.
like
It's about 3
about 3
miles. Yeah.
miles back to his mum's house in this trolley.
And
Like,
you're just
all
in
3 miles.
agony the whole way.
Oh,
it's
bro, I was
great.
screaming, man. It was horrible.
Is that the most painful thing you've done?
Nah, most painful is the bike video where we got the rope attached to the bike.
Mate,
Yeah,
I
we
remember
came down.
watching that. I went through like a binge watch of all your videos in one go, like a year ago. I think I was just doing some packaging and put it on. That made me feel sick. Tell the audience what you did then.
Okay, so I don't know how you explain this without a visual, but
Have you,
basically,
have you seen this?
Which one is it?
Oh, you find out.
yeah, I'll explain it to you because I'll probably try
I've
and...
seen quite a few, and then I'm just thinking every time I hear something, you must get home and your mum's just like, "What's he done this
yeah,
time?"
Yeah. My mum hated it, man, when I was living there. But we all did this. This isn't just me, but I took the fattest L doing this video, right? So there was a huge tree at the top of this hill. The hill was like this, I'd say, yeah, a good 45-degree angle. It was like a huge grass hill. So we had a rope attached to a big tree at the top, and it was attached to a bike, and that rope was like steel. So obviously, when the bike went down, it had snag tight. I was on the bike, came down, 30 miles an hour at very least,
Yeah,
30, 40 miles an
like
hour.
that.
So you're coming down, and as the rope snags, the bike kind of rips back. My knee was like in the stem of the front of the BMX.
It's
So
horrible.
my knee hit the stem at like 30 miles an hour, and then I flew over, but like my shin was like kind of locked behind the handlebars. So as I rolled down the hill, my knee has a giant hole in it, like big enough where like it doesn't bleed how a normal
It was
cut would
horrible.
bleed. The blood wouldn't come out, but as soon as I did this, the blood it was like someone had poured a bottle of water and it just went and just all fell out. Like it was like
It was
a
horrible.
container emptied out of my leg of blood.
He's
Wow.
It
literally
was
touching
fucked.
his shin underneath.
Yeah,
the table.
yeah.
When that happened, I had to run back to my car because I was first aid trained then. So I got my first aid kit and I had to like wash the cut, Vaseline it up, and wrap it, bandage it, and we had to take him A&E. It was insane.
What do they think when you do you tell them what's happened when you've gone in, or do you just make
yeah,
up someone?
I told them exactly, and the doctor like was entertained by it a little bit. To be fair,
Do you see the same doctor? Because you're clearly going there a lot. Have you ever walked in and the doctors are just like, here we go again?
They got their own wing, like TGF wing.
we had to use obviously I think after the cement thing, we were just like, okay, we're gonna have to look for some proper like medical insurance and that, because we were just using like our local hospital NHS so much, bro. It was
Yeah.
fucked, man. So we like now if it happened, we'd end up just going like private healthcare. But at the time, man, we were going hospital at least 3 times a month,
Yeah.
twice
What?
a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Or sometimes we just deal with it, but it's not really good when you got concussions. Just go sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Have you got mad life insurance?
have you sorted that out?
yeah. I had to get life insurance from our house.
Yep, I've got it. Yeah, I'm sure I've got it. Yeah, I think I have.
The Nettles one. What did that feel like? Because when I was younger, I was at the top of this little like grassy verge. You know about this, don't you?
Yeah.
And I didn't have my top on or anything, and I tripped and I rolled down in all these nettles, and I remember like it was fucking horrible.
Agony.
But you guys are doing it for fun. So,
Yeah.
so how's that?
Yeah, it was horrible. I think after we did that video, I had to still go college afterwards. So I was going college with this
Same
like,
day.
yeah, I think it was the same day. I got back to.
You know
I
about the
got back-
KSI nettles one or
Yeah,
bathing in nettles?
Just either. You've done
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
a few.
yeah.
Oh, because I got back home from college and then I went to Jay's house and then we did the video and then I went college the next day.
Oh,
And so I
fuck.
just went with lumps on my body, man, and everyone was like, "What's happened?"
He looked like the Black
Have you
Michelin
got-
man.
Yeah, have you got cancer? Like something like that. But I just baths. I think it's just baths and trying to wash it out or something. I don't know.
What was it like for you?
Yeah, it is real bad. We've both got pictures of the state of our bodies
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah,
It just looked like a real
so-
bad. It looked like measles or something.
How'd you sleep?
Oh man, we didn't.
Just don't.
Yeah,
You
didn't
just
sleep that
don't.
night. Didn't sleep. I remember just getting about 30, 40 minutes of sleep that night, and my mum had to keep coming into me and just like putting hot towels on my body with like soap on it and stuff and like rubbing it down.
I swear my dad came in with like my dad's some like he gives me some mad Jamaican remedies sometimes, man, like, and he just came in with some honey one time, bro.
Putting honey on you, and
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yo,
like-
sweet like
I'm some-
dairy.
bro. Like I'm some cereal, bro. And it didn't fucking work though. It didn't fucking work. But
I think your second most viewed video on your channel. Do you know what it is?
Yes.
Crocodile.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
crocodile one. Yeah,
crocodile.
yeah.
What was that like?
horrible.
Fuck.
So what
That's
is it? So
horrible.
you put.
Like,
This is mad. Like
the DIY behind that was the most. It was so interesting.
Tell me how you did it.
Actually, you did it, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Of course, it was fucking.
Actually, you know what? I got my girlfriend to go to the shop, yeah, and I was like, "Can you buy me a crocodile dentist?" And I was like, "I'm gonna modify it." So she went to Smith's or Toys R Us at the time, whatever. Yeah, brings it back, and I'm in my room like super gluing pin tacks to the teeth of crocodile dentist. So when obviously you press the teeth and the crocodile snaps its mouth, but with nails sticking out of his teeth is a different story, man. He was like chipping out bones and that, you know, because
Yeah.
the nail goes into your bone. It's not just like making you bleed. It's like digging into your bone, chipping your bone and stuff. So you've got like aching fingers the next day. Like Your muscles are just
Wasn't
ruined.
Didn't you change the speed as well?
Change the torque.
You
I added a
tightened
new
it so
spring
just, like,
to it. I added a
like,
new spring to
proper-
its jaws, so it was like
it's more
harder.
snappier.
Because people are doing it on YouTube with the normal teeth, and I was like, nah, it's not
Yeah,
good
what
enough.
do you
Let's
mean?
add a spring.
Like, I don't need that. I need pain. I need pain.
I remember walking into the DIY shop down the road, the like handyman shop, and I was like, oh, what's the biggest, like the thickest, smallest spring that you have? And he gave me this spring. It's like this big, but the coils are like that on it, so there was a lot of tension in the when it snapped down. It hurt, didn't it, bro?
Oh, it hurts so much, man.
It's gonna be worth 100 million in 2 years,
Wow.
and it's gonna be worth 500 million in 5 years. And I want to say it's be worth $1 billion in about 10 to 15 years.